Hey there, guys! This is Gabriel. How are you all doing? 2 years ago I did a walkthrough on the first Sonic game, and I haven't done any walkthroughs in a while, and I'm so sorry for keeping you guys waiting, but it's 2024, and if any of you guys are aware, we got, a series of films based on the Sonic games. We got Sonic Movie 1, and of course, Sonic Movie 2, and we got a third film that's coming out this year, and this is going to be the best year of Sonic, so now we're doing Sonic CD, and after that we'll do Sonic 2, 3 and Knuckles, and Mania, which is technically a modern game but plays classic style, and it takes place after the third game, and then we got Superstars, which is a sequel to Mania. Then we'll get to the Adventure series, and hopefully we'll be able to do Adventure 2, which is technically what Sonic Movie 3 will be based on. And what's really interesting is that Sonic Generations is getting remastered this year, and as you guys may know, that game was released in 2011 to celebrate the franchise's 20th anniversary. So yeah, and basically when Generations gets remastered, it's going to have some content from the Shadow game, as well as having Shadow as a playable character. There's the intro. And yeah, this is now, just so you guys know, this is the remastered version of CD. I have, as you guys can see, I did a walkthrough on the first Sonic game, which was in the, it was on the Sega Genesis, but I don't actually have a Sega Genesis. I can't remember if I told you guys that in the walkthrough or not. I may have. But it was in the compilation Sonic Mega Collection Plus. And I have Sonic CD in another compilation known as Sonic Gems Collection, but that's the original release in the Gems Collection compilation, which is on the GameCube, and I'm doing the remastered version of Sonic CD because, as you can see, this is in a compilation known as Sonic Origins, which was released only digitally in 2022, but in 2023, it got a physical release, and if you play on Anniversary Mode, you get to get a certain amount of coins, depending on how many rings you collect. And if you're playing a special stage but you fail it, you get to spend the coins to restart the special stage. And that's what we'll do here. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna try to collect 50 rings so we could get the special stage, and as you can see, I just lost some rings there. Okay, let's try not to get hit. And there you go. I didn't know there were some platforms over there. Okay, let's get through those signs now. As you guys can see, Sonic CD is it's sort of a time travel game. You can go through the past and future of each stage, and if you go to the past, you get to destroy these robots in the in the past to create a better future. And if you do that in each stage, you get the good ending. But to get the good ending, you can also, collect the time stones, which are in these special stages that we're gonna play today. So let's just make sure I get my 50 rings. I went through another sign, so let's try not to go to another one. There you go. Let's get this shield so we don't have to worry about getting hit. Or at least losing any rings. There you go. That's playing for... Hey, is that Amy? There, Amy. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now, I may have a hard time with these special stages, because in these special stages, you have to hit these UFOs, and if you touch the water or the grass, you're gonna lose time, and these stages kind of suck, to be honest, but once you get used to playing, you might get good at it. Let's see what we can do. There you go. There you go. Darn it, I missed that. We still have some time. Let's try not to touch the water. Darn you. And if you feel like you're running out of time, there should be a UFO that can be hit in order to extend the time. Okay, we got 2 more UFOs. Darn it. Another reason why I picked the remaster version of CD is because in settings, you get to choose between the American music and the Japanese music. And I gotta say, the Japanese music is really cool. And there we go, we got our first time stone. And yeah, listen carefully, that's the Japanese music there. And the Japanese music is pretty cool. Okay. We're in the next act, so let's, 50 rings again, and of course, the time stone. If you guys are fans of Dragon Ball, I'm sure you guys are aware that the Sonic franchise have elements from the Dragon Ball franchise. And there have been times when some of the Dragon Ball voice actors were featured in the Sonic franchise. For example, if any of you guys remember Gary Chalk from the Sonic movie, who had a cameo appearance, he was the voice of Grounder in Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, and of course Eggman in Sonic Underground. And in 1996, he was the English dub voice for King Guru in the Dragon Ball film, Dragon Ball Curse of the Blood Rubies, and that was the only time he was in the Dragon Ball franchise. He never played a character in any of the episodes or any of the other movies, which were not canon. But when I discovered that, that was interesting, and if any of you guys ever played the spin-off game Shadow the Hedgehog, that game has Goku's voice actor, Sean Schemmel. And in the Shadow game, he voices the alien Black Doom. And he's got a really deep voice, which I didn't think at first that Sean could do. At first I thought Sean was only good at doing naive, pure of heart voices, like what Goku has, of course. But, you know, he can also do a monstrous deep voice as well. Which I feel kind of shocked by. And he's one heck of an actor. And there are many other actors that were in the... There were many other Dragon Ball voice actors in the Sonic franchise, but I'm not going to go into detail about them at the moment. But, if I want to mention one more, we got Kyle Hebert as Big the Cat from 2010, who's still his current voice actor right now, and if you guys know, Kyle Hebert was the voice of the Dragon Ball narrator, and of course the adult version of Gohan, Goku's son. And of course, we got Laura Bailey, whom in 2010 was the voice of Blaze, the cat, and of course, Alma Chow. And she was the voice of Young Trunks in Dragon Ball Z during the Buu saga. While Eric Vale does the voice of Adult Trunks from the future during the Android saga. That was kind of interesting, wasn't it? Anyway, less talking, we'll be able to get these UFOs without any trouble. We got 2 more. Let's get them. And again, if we're having issues, we got these coins to restart, which I like about Sonic Origins, because, you know, playing these special stages do suck. And if you guys ever played the original releases of these classic Sonic games, you must have raged a bit after trying to, you know, play the special stages, you know? More time left? Okay. Darn it. Gosh, I almost had to. Come on! Extend the time again. Come on. Come on, Sonic. You got it. You got it. You got it. Darn you. And one other thing I will mention, you know, if you want to hear any updates of the Sonic film series, you know, we still haven't had any confirmations of who's going to play Shadow in the next movie. And obviously we're excited to see Shadow, but we got to know who's playing him. And there we go, we got all the UFOs. And another time stone. However, recently I heard that, you know, the Sonic movie franchise will expand, basically having its own version of the MCU, which is the abbreviation for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Meaning, we will most likely get a Sonic Cinematic Universe. So, if we see other characters come, like, for example, the Chaotix, Amy, possibly Cream and Big, hopefully maybe, I don't know, Silver and Blaze, maybe Marine the Raccoon. This is going to be interesting. Oh, and now we're in the act where we're going to fight, of course, Eggman. And, wait till you hear the boss fight music. Listen carefully. Again, this is the Japanese music, and the boss fight here, the boss fight music sounds incredible. It sounds really cool. Let's defeat Eggman here. You have to wait until those fists go back, because if you hit those fists, they'll just bounce you back. Look. Oh. There you go. Oh, let's get those animals. Wait, there are no animals. Those are... Oh, yeah, those are plants. Alright. That was, I think Palm Tree Panic Zone, I think. Anyways, that's, now we're on Collision Chaos, which we will play tomorrow. And, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching this.